Hmm. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, thank you.
निधि मैम आपकी वॉइस नहीं आ रही है।
हेलो मैम।
जी
जी मैम। गुड मॉर्निंग मैम।
गुड मॉर्निंग।
Good morning, all of you. A warm welcome to you all. We
Good
all are
morning, ma'am.
gathered here at the e-platform for our 3 days national workshop on a topic bridging academia and industry innovation in education, commerce, and computers. Today is the second day of our workshop, national workshop. Uh, so let's start our session. I, Dr. Nidhi Shukla, Assistant Professor from the Department of Commerce and Management, Vipra College, welcomes you all on the behalf of both the colleges, Vipra College as well as the Government Naveen College, Gudiari, Raipur, Chhattisgarh, for our special occasion of Viksit Bharat at the 2047 3 days national workshop on the topic Bridging Academia and Industry Innovations in Education, Commerce, and Computers. I would like to invite, request, and our both the principals of our colleges who have collaborated together for this national workshop, respected Dr. Meghesh Tiwari sir, as well as respected Dr. Madhulika Agrawal ma'am, to take a seat of honor for second day of our session. And in this linkage, I would like to uh, request our technical team for Saraswati Vandana, as it's a compulsion for us to start our day with a blessing of Ma Saraswati. Over to technical team.
निधि मैडम आप म्यूट हैं। निधि मैडम आप म्यूट हैं।
Thank you so much to our technical team for such a serene Saraswati Vandana. Thank you so much. So let's begin our second day session. That is our third technical session. Before starting, I would like to invite and request Dr. Shubhra Mishra, Assistant Professor, Department of Physics, Government Naveen College, Gudiyari, for her opening and introductory speech. Please welcome, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Nidhi ma'am. Good morning, everyone. महाविद्यालय रायपुर और श्री महाविद्यालय के संयुक्त में आयोजित राष्ट्रीय कार्यशाला एकेडमी एजुकेशन के सेंटर आप सभी हम यहाँ उपस्थित सभी अतिथियों का, अध्यापकों का और हैं जिन्होंने अपनी उपस्थिति से कार्यशाला के प्रथम वर्ष का शुभारंभ 23 जून को हुआ, जिसमें रविशंकर शुक्ल पूर्व कुलपति डॉक्टर एस पांडे सर हमारे मुख्य अतिथि रहे। कल के फॉर्मेट में डॉक्टर आलमार सांसद प्राचार्य निर्देशक मुख सीपेट रायपुर में बहुत अच्छी जानकारी शिक्षा के बीच अपने विचारों के द्वारा प्रस्तुत किया। शांत पांडे कार्यशाला के इंस्टीट्यूट उसके टेक्निकल सर डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ बीच इट्स टुगेदर ये करें।
Shubhra ma'am, you're not audible to us.
असर
निधि मैडम वहाँ कवरेज का प्रॉब्लम है लग रहा है वहाँ
से
यस सर, मैम को इन्फॉर्म कर रहे हैं ऑडिबल नहीं है करके।
हाँ आवाज नहीं आ रही है, कहीं वो कवरेज एरिया में करें, है ना?
अज्ञान से
जी सर।
ओवर टू निधि मैम।
Thank you so much, ma'am. So let's start our technical session, and we are having our keynote speaker for today's first session is Dr. Parul Dubey. She is the assistant professor at Symbiosis Institute of the Technology, Nagpur Symbiosis International University, Pune, India. So I would like welcome ma'am for your technical session.
Thank you, ma'am.
Am I audible to you, ma'am?
Yes, you are.
Okay. Please take me a pleasure to invite you and give your brief introductory part for this session. We are having with us Dr. Parul Dubey. She is currently working as an assistant professor in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Symbiosis Institute of the Technology, Nagpur campus. Symbiosis International, Deemed University, Pune, India. She is IEEE senior member. Her highest degree is the degree of Masters in Computers Engineering. She has the degree of the PhD in Computer Science Engineering at C.V. Raman University, Bilaspur, Chhattisgarh, India. She has a good academic and research experience in various areas of CSE and IT. She is also having a teaching experience of 10 plus years, and she is indulged in the research activities, a broader research activities, and which includes the book chapters, books writing, conference papers, journals, articles at the renowned journals and national international level. Remarked one, she has 32 Indian published patents. She holds around 102 publication, which are the part of conferences, Scopus and SCI. So please welcome her with a huge gratefulness. Over to ma'am, please.
Thank you so much, ma'am. If I'm not wrong, I'm addressing to students of BCA, BBA, some graduation students. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm addressing to students, right?
No, it's a national 3 days workshop for the
Okay, fine.
faculties as well as the scholars we are having with us.
Okay. So everyone is in
It's
online
in a
mode, or there
collaboration
are some.
of two colleges, R and one is the government college, ma'am.
So are there any students or participants, they're sitting in the offline mode, or everyone is on online mode?
Ma'am, it's an online session.
Okay, fine. So before starting my session, good morning, everyone. Thanks for the warm welcome, Nidhi ma'am. So today I'll be taking the session on research and the publication opportunities. Before starting my session, I know all of you must be knowing something about research, that it is important, how it is important, why it is important for every institute, whether it's government or non-government, private institute, they are asking for research publications. It is not only at the level of the faculties and all. Suppose someone is going from graduation level to MTech level or post-graduation level, we have a minimum criteria to publish some research paper. What is it? How to proceed for it? We are blank. When we are initially talking about all these things, what is research? How can we do it? Is it just writing something and putting over the internet? It's not like that. There is a streamlined process. There are certain criteria. There are certain the databases where it should be added. There are certain policies which it has to go through. So all these things I will be discussing today. So today's this 1 hour talk will be including this research, how it is, what are different types of research, then how to give different, how to write a paper, what should be different sections, how to look for the journals or the conferences where you need to publish it, how to know whether it is a genuine one or not. Then post research also, what are the things we have to go through? Like there are many ethical things nowadays, unethical things going on. So how to come out of those things, all these things I will be discussing today. So before I start my session again in deep, the first thing I will be going through is what is research. Anyone here who has any idea what is research?
Yes,
Anyone?
ma'am.
Yeah. Could you please tell what is research in your terms? What you know about it? Anything you know, anyone. Just to make it an active session, we can go for some question answering, right? Otherwise,
Ma'am, research we can go searching for having the authentic theory or going through already having the evidence to verify the facts. We are doing deep down, drill down, or more verifications for those things.
great,
For a new
great
knowledge,
answer.
for new
Yeah.
theories, for
Great.
verifying the existing theories.
Right. Okay. So being a PhD, it's easy to answer. But what about those who are newly starting it? So for them, research is a systematic process of identifying a problem, collecting relevant data, analyzing it, scientifically and then presenting meaningful conclusion for the conclusion which you have, for which you have certain supporting documents with you. Then only you can say this research is done by me, I have worked on it, and then I can claim that yes, this is my research. So the key features of research can be, it has to be systematic. It should follow a clear process. It's not like you're picking up a problem randomly. No, there has to be certain background that why you picked that specific problem. It should be logical, based on the reasoning and evidence. What problem you are picking, based on that I'm talking about it. Then you should have a certain objectives, just to avoid personal bias. Suppose you are picking any problem, then what are you going to do? In which direction you are going to work? What are the objectives? This has to be clear before doing the research. Then it has to be empirical, must be supported by data or observations. Replicable, others should be able to verify or repeat it. Suppose I'm taking something, I'm saying, this is my research, these are the results. Who will verify it? It's me who I'm saying. But if somebody else, the third party, wants to verify it, they need some certain data, right? I must be in a position to provide all these things. So this is known as replicable thing. Suppose I need to go for another step on it. So this all the data has to be there. Ethical, of course, is the most important part. It should respect participants' data, authorship, academic honesty. Suppose some data I'm taking for any patient. The patient's data is used in my research. But have I ever concerned do I have concern, the written concern from the patient that yes, your data can be used? These things comes under the ethical concerns. Next, it must be original. It should not be copied from one or the other source available over the internet, and it has to be the original content contributes something new or useful. So these are the main key features. Now, why is it important? Just for university ranking? Because the university wants some committee to show that? No, it's not like that. This creates new knowledge, solves the academic, social, industrial, and policy problems. It helps in evidence-based decision-making, improves teaching and learning, supports innovation, patents, and product development. Of course, this is the point which I said. The university needs it because it helps in the ranking. The more the research and organization is having, the more better ranking they are going to get it. When any committee or any accreditation body comes. This enhances the academic career growth. This, when we are talking about, it's not only about an institute, it includes an individual as well. Suppose you are doing research for yourself, you will be adding your affiliation, which comes directly to the university. So this gives your own career growth as well as the growth of the institute. So don't think that you are doing research for the institute only. Always make sure if you are doing something, it is always associated to you. So you are doing it for your own career growth, own academic career growth, I should rather say. Suppose now you are in MTech level or post-graduation level, you need to take admission for PhD and you need certain good, renowned, government institutes or IITs, NITs, or any in your field, if you are going to talk about then the central university. If you have a good research, definitely you will be given a place higher as compared to those who are not having. So this builds the institutional reputation as well. Suppose your institute says we have 100 Scopus papers with us. It means our employees, our faculties are working better, and overall, your institute will be in a better position to showcase. This supports the accreditation, ranking, and funding. And this helps the society through practical solution. This is the most important part. You are not doing research, just writing a paper is not sufficient. You have to pick a problem, the real-time problem. Then you need to work on it, suggest solution, And finally, you are publishing it. So the objective has to be clear. The objective should be focused on some area. So directly or indirectly, you are going to help the society. This will give the practical solution. Now, coming to the next type, what are the different types of research? It can be on a broader note. If I say on the basis of purpose, it can be classified. On the basis of approach, it can be classified. And on the basis of design, it can also be classified. On the basis of purpose, we have basic research, applied research, action research, and evaluation research. Basic research, it develops theory and knowledge without immediate practical application. Example is studying motivational theories. Those who are literature oriented and all. You can go for deep analysis and deep, what do you say, like an engineer, you can go for that. So those are the basic research. What was happening earlier, what's happening now, what was happening 100 years ago, what can be the future. All these things can be through the study of the literature you can go for. Applied research is, this solves a real life problem. Suppose in your area, let's say it's very hot and you are going to solve the problem with something that if it's very dusty due to the coal mines or anything, then how can you settle down the dust if that problem is taken? So you are studying it, the whole area, what effects are there, and then you are going to apply certain, suppose sprinkling of just water can solve that problem. So this is an applied research. So those sprinklers has to be installed where, how much cost will be there. All these things, if you are researching on that, that is an applied research. So you are taking a real-time problem, you are going in detail for those problems, and then you are employing, after the complete analysis, you came to a conclusion that I can go for this applying of this research. Action research is used to solve immediate problem in a local setting, like improving classroom attendance through intervention. This is directly action research. Evaluation research, if this evaluates the effectiveness of a scheme, policy, program, and intervention. Next is on the basis of approach. It can be quantitative, qualitative, or mixed. As we all know, what do you mean by quantitative? When we use the numbers, surveys, experiments, statistical tools, which can be measurable. Whenever the things are measurable, there's this many quantity, these many students were there, these many NGOs were involved, these many villagers are involved. When you have the exact numbers. If research is involving such things, we call it quantitative research. Qualitative, when you use interviews, observation, case studies, narratives, when you go deep into it, which cannot be measured. But of course, if you are interviewing someone and you are interviewing hundreds of people, let's say, and you came across multiple points, you don't have exactly one. You cannot describe it in exact numbers, but such things will come under qualitative research. Mixed is the mixture of both quantitative and qualitative research. Again, on the basis of design, we can say descriptive research, explanatory research, experimental research, correlation research, causal research, longitudinal research, cross-sectional research, case study research, comparative research. Research has no boundaries actually. You can go for anything. If you are going deep into something, coming across something new, developing something new, you are innovating something new, everything will come under research. Research cannot be limited to few words. Next thing is, what are the opportunities available for you? The most important questions that arise in every academician. If you are doing research, it will cost us money. How? Because the publisher will take money. If we are going for a conference, the conference organizers will be having some registration fees. From where will this come? We need to afford this thing. This is the most hot topic that has to be discussed for the faculty members or those who are involved in research. From where will this come? Government is not providing sufficient funding. It's not like that. Open yourself to multiple opportunities. You will be getting opportunities where there are fundings available. First, explore what are the things that you can do without any fee. Have you gone through what are the multiple opportunities available for the research? Anyone here? Those who know what can be published, if we are talking about publication, what can be published? What can be published? Anything which comes for free? Any idea? Where you can publish things? Okay, let me continue. You must have heard about conferences. They need fee. But you must have heard about certain government policies that if you are going for presenting any conferences, for good conferences, you are going to get those sponsorship from government bodies. Just go for these things. Go for multiple Google search and all. There are multiple funding opportunities available. Of course, for that, your quality of research has to be much, much, much higher. Next thing is something like book chapter. Book chapters, there are many times you can come across the websites or the social networking sites that call for chapters. There are certain editors, they used to call for certain chapters that may be of your area. In that case, what can you do is you can propose your chapter along with your abstract and title. You can contact the editorial team that what are needed. As per them, you can prepare a chapter. You can go for its complete black check. You can come and prepare the final chapter and you can submit it over there. Even that is another one opportunity which comes absolutely for free. And even these are having good indexing. I'll come to the indexing part later, where I will show you the Scopus and all, that how this indexing happens. You should not be trapped in that. Yes, if somebody says that it will be published, where you should not trust, where you should trust, all these things I'll be coming across. So first thing is book chapter, where you can publish your article or the content for free, and it will be indexed as well. Conferences, you must already be knowing. There are certain fake conferences or the people that just conduct it within a room and the research is demolished completely after that 2 hours of session. Don't get in such trap. Publish your article somewhere where it will be indexed in Scopus or any other databases. You all must be knowing about the articles which are published in some good Q1, Q2, Q3 papers, journals. Most of them are free, mostly. Of course, some are there which are open access, and open access charges are really very high. Again, in order to get the funding for such articles, you can collaborate with the people who are getting funding for that. For example, if you have, if you collaborate with some of the private institutes who give funding for these, like my institute, we give funding for complete Springer. Springer, even if the fees is 3 lakhs, they will be paying. Why don't you collaborate with such people? You can come across along with your ideas. You can approach to the faculties, to the researchers from these kind of institute. You can identify many from India, like Manipal Institute. They used to support many. You can collaborate with foreign researchers as well. Come across these things and then publish your article. If your research is good, definitely no one will be saying no. Just have a Google Meet with them. If you have any personal contact, just use them and go ahead. If you're not doing anything, you will be stuck at that place. At least try something. If not in such a high space, you can publish it somewhere else. Start writing. Start writing first. Start writing your first paper. It will go multiple revisions and then only it will be selected. It's a tedious task, but of course, sooner or later, it will be published somewhere. It will get revisions. It will, if you are reviewing, if you are revising the article as per the reviews, Of course, definitely it will be published somewhere. Next, I'm going to show you how to choose which journal you need to go for, what are different databases which are trusted, and how your profile is building when you are doing research. So we have Google Scholar. If you are onto this profile, you must have a Google Scholar ID. What does that showcase? That will showcase the different papers which you have, how many people have cited you, what is your position in the global market, how many H index you have, how many I index you have. All these things will be shown in the Google Scholar profile. You can take anyone from your institute, you can take yourself, you can take anyone. And if you are a researcher, you will definitely have this profile. So whenever you are preparing your CV, you just need to put your Google Scholar ID, your Scopus ID, your SCI ID, and then simply with that link, the evaluator, the ones whosoever is there, they can evaluate you completely that yes, the data which you're providing, let's say I'm saying that I have 10 Scopus, definitely it is 10. Just with that one link, it can be verified. So it's very easy. That's hiding or you're preparing a fake certificate. This won't help. But ultimately, if you are having just 2 links provided to them, it will help you a lot. Try to build your own profile, and building this own profile will help building the institutional profile as well, the institutional overall image as well, the overall ranking of the university or the institute where you are in the global market will be increased as well. So let me show you how to do this, how you are going to work on how your own profile is built, how you are going to search the Scopus database, and all other things. So let me just give me a minute. I'll be sharing my screen. So I'm here on my Scopus profile. Is my screen visible to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Just give me a minute. This is the Scopus profile which we are talking about. This is the Scopus page when you start your page. So this is my profile. When you publish something, you will have your own profile like this, where your institute names will be displayed here. You will be having a Scopus ID or this complete link. You can paste it in your CV. This will redirect you to the complete list of documents which you have. So this profile will get started only once you start the research. But before starting research, what are you going to do? How are you going to find which article, which journal will suitable to you? So here are the list of journals. If you want to have the complete list, you can download it from this. I hope I'm visible. From this download Scopus source list. This will help you download complete thing. Suppose I have a title here. Let's say I'm typing scientific reports. So I got scientific reports over here. Now, its CITE score is this much. These many citations are there. Now I need to check whether it is a Q1, Q2, Q3. What is Q1, Q2, Q3? I'll be telling you. Whenever we are talking about any journal, we need to know whether it is genuine or not. There are certain vendors in between who say we will publish a paper and we are going to charge you this much. Never fall in such traps. You can check it on your own. Somebody will say it was Q1, now it is not. So what is the current status? All these things you can check on your own. Go to this page, type the journal which you are talking about. You are having different parameters here. You can go through title search as well. You can go through ISSN as well. So I went to this scientific report through title. Now my thing is, if somebody says it's Q1 and others say it's Q3, I'm in dilemma whether I should publish my paper here or not. What is the genuine thing? You have different checkboxes over here. If I'm doing it all four, it means if any four it is, it will be coming. Let's say I'm taking it as Q1 only, first quartile. I'm checking this checkbox, first quartile, and I'm applying here. It's still coming. It means this journal is in Q1. Let me change it now, and now I'm making it Q2. Apply. I won't be getting anything. So it was Q1 only, it is not Q2. So how to check Q1, Q2, Q3 can be seen from here. Now, clicking on this, this will take me to the detail how, where, from which time to which time this journal is in Scopus. So it is covered from 2011 to 2026. Further, it is there or not, this is not yet displayed. Till now, it is. But if you type something which people used to say, earlier it was in Scopus, now it is not. In that case, you will be seeing here discontinued from Scopus. Such message will be displayed here. So you can verify these things on your own. Now the thing is, how many documents are till now, aaj tak, how many documents have been covered? So you can go for the Scopus content coverage. Can you see here? In the year 2026, these many articles are published. Year 25, these many are there. 24, the complete history is here. Then why are you looking for somebody else who will be telling you the details, whether this journal is paid, unpaid, it is covered from in Scopus, it is not in Scopus now, it was earlier in Scopus. Everything is available online in today's world. Then why to believe in some other third-party thing? Do it yourself. It's your paper, it's your PhD research. Then why to give that name and fame to somebody else? You can do all these things on your own with this website. Scopus is a database. The database, suppose you are publishing your research is good, Scopus will be indexing it. Scopus will be indexing it only if you are publishing the article in the list of journals that is included in their database. So now I have opened the scientific report. Similar to that, you can go for searching something else. You can have the complete list and then you can find it. Suppose you have your title that you are going to do you want to publish in Springer and your title is so and so, let's say AIML, or you say business, commerce, anything. You can go for Springer or Elsevier, anywhere, journal finder. Look here, just click on it. Just with one click, you can enter your title, abstract, keywords, anything you have. Suppose you are writing, my thing is literature of India. If I'm writing something on this, and I want to find journals. It won't ask you for small letter, capital letter. It's very easy. Just put on the topic here. You will be getting the suggestions that what are there. What are the possible journals where you can apply for their impact factor? What is the publishing model? How many days it will take? This is for Springer IO. You can open for Elsevier. You can open for IEEE. You can open for MDPI. You can open for many local publishers as well. Once you find the journal, let's say I'm looking for this first one. Okay, international politics. I have copied this and now I want to search that whether this journal is indexed in Scopus or not. Let me see. So I have taken that Indian politics and now I will be checking, is it Q1? Let me apply. Yes, it is Q1. Look here, I have selected Q1. I made apply and it is Q1. Now, if I'm checking for this, I'll be getting Scopus coverage. In 2026, it has published only 47 papers. 2025, it was having 125 papers. And more details about this journal you can find in the individual page. So complete detail you will be finding here. What is the template? How many days it would take? What is its impact factor? Everything is available online. So what you need to do, you need to start yourself. Start today, start writing, what to write, how to write. Just there is a structure. I'll be coming to the structure now. I hope I am clear with what to do, how to do it on your own. Do not rely on anyone. I'll be stopping my share part now. Now I'll tell you how to write a paper. What are different areas in which you need to focus on? What should be a structure of paper? So always there is abstract title followed by abstract. You must be knowing that. Are you doing it that way? Anyone here? First, do you actually write that? Never follow such practice. Title is okay. Then you begin with introduction. Abstract is something that has to be written at the end when you are completed with your paper, when you have complete conclusion with you, the problem with you, the problem statements, the objectives, the methodology, the results, the conclusion, everything is with you, the detailed part. Then only go for the final thing, that is the abstract. Abstract is a concise 200 words thing that will showcase your work. You cannot write it in the beginning. If you don't know the results, how can you write it in the beginning? Never start with abstract. In the introduction, it should explain you the complete background. What is the problem? What were earlier there? What is now you are going to propose? What are your contribution? Followed by the introduction, you should have literature review. In the literature review section, you are going to list out all the research papers that you have followed, that you have read for the complete research. It should be relevant. It should be on different aspects. Like if you can divide it as per the timeline, you can divide it as per the technology, you can divide it as per your topic actually. I cannot go in specific that I'm an engineer, I'll be doing it different way. You are English background, commerce background people, you will be doing it different way. So it should be relevant in that topic, and then only you can do the literature review. You can summarize it with a table where you can put focus on different papers, what they did, what is the gap. Once you have the review done, you can now focus on the research gaps. What are the research gaps where you can focus on? You need to list out those research gaps. Next, your problem objectives. the problem statements, your objectives will be based on those research gaps. Just put 3 to 4 bullet points and write the research objective. This is the research objective. Next thing is the methodology that you are going to follow. What methodology you are going to follow? How can you do that? You must have something, like you are commerce, you'll be doing it different way. I am engineer, I'll be doing it different way. You need to make a roadmap. First, the data collection will be there, then the data scrutiny will be there, then what are other things you are going to do. So you need to make the complete thing, prepare it. Once that is done, you are now coming to the implementation part, the experimental details part, what setup you need. Do you need any lab? Do you need any physical field visit? Do you need anything else? All the requirement has to be listed in your paper. It cannot be complete with partial information. Next is we actually work on the result part. When you are done with all these things, you are going to implement it in real life, and then you are going to get the tabulated forms, the figures, the complete data. These are the things I have listed. Of course, if you have results with you, you're drawn with the conclusion. If you have the results, if you have all the things done, there must be some limitation. There is nothing that anything is there and it is not having any limitation. This cannot be possible. So you need to list out the limitations. What is the future scope? What can be done in future with that topic? That has to be listed next. Finally, the conclusion that you draw has to be written. Coming up the next part, you must be writing the literature review part. Literature review, when you are writing, you must have the references with you. Again, writing references in different formats, it's a little confusing to some people. You can do it easily with Google Scholar or Mendeley. There can be a separate session on reference and citations. So the references, whichever you have used, what are the papers you have reviewed, all the things has to be listed in one place. And the citations to all of them has to be there in your main contents. Never forget this thing, because you cannot say any random sentence, you cannot write any random sentence without referring to any previous publication. Yes, anyone there? Any doubt? So again, you can add the appendix part where you can say the supplementary part, what you have used. Suppose these are the things which is not included in the paper, but still I want to include it. I want to give more details on it. Then there are certain abbreviations which you are using. All these things can be added in your research paper. Research paper doesn't mean that 5 or 6 pages. At times it can be 40 to 50 pages as well. There is no restriction how many pages you can publish. So all these things you have to keep in mind. Then you need to write your paper. Once your paper writing is done, then you can look for different journals. What I said, you need to go for journal finders, find it. You need to map your quality to whether it is okay with that journal or not. Then you need to never forget to check the indexing. If it is indexed in Scopus, then only go for the publishing. Otherwise, it's of no use. Then apply. Look for the APC. If you need any collaborator, look for collaborators, find the right pathway, and finally, you can apply it. Once applied, again, it will take 1 year for the complete process. This is the minimum pathway I'm saying. There are journals which take more than that, and there are journals which do it even in 6 months. So this is completely the journal you are selecting. What kind of journal you are selecting? You must have the timeline, the editor who is going to get it, then the review process. The review process is again 2 or 3 people will be reviewing it. You will be getting first review, you are revising it, submitting it, you'll be getting second review, submitting it, and then finally it will be accepted and published. So it's not a one-night thing. This will take at least 1 year for a paper. I know it's tedious, but once you do it, once it is habituated, you will be liking the overall thing and it will boost your own profile. So my suggestion, every academician, you must start it today. Of course, those who are doctors, they must be saying that we have already done it 2 or 3. For our PhD, it's done. Don't stop yourself there. Research has a long way to go. Do not stop yourself. At least in a year, one or two. This will keep you in continuation. This will further impact your citations. Somebody else is citing you. This will increase your citations. All these things has some score in future. So do not stop your research, ethics, values, these opportunities, keep on exploring. So this is all from my end. Now I would like to know if there are any questions, any queries which I can resolve. Please let me know.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Yes, ma'am. Myself, Maitli Singh. And ma'am, my query is ki how will be using the resources for the research, and from where we'll be taking these ideas, and is that we have to go on ground for the research thing, or we are just depending on internet and their sources?
What is your research area? First, may I know?
Ma'am, if I'm somewhere in the future interested in doing some research work on education and their problems related to it, so how will I be going on the ground, or I'll
It
be relying on
completely
the
depends
internet
on
sources?
your research problem. What problem you are picking first? Are you picking a problem related to the village schools? If yes, then you need to go and work there. If you are picking a problem related to AI, that how AI can be integrated in the education, of course, some sort of field visit is important, but there are some things that you can do it. If you are developing a new app and you are saying that this is super and this is going to be cost effective and we can reach multiple people, there are different aspects in which direction you are working in. So whether it will include field visit, that depends on what you are choosing. If you need to survey 1,000 villages, if that is your research, and then you need to come to a conclusion, then of course you need to visit villages. If you are saying, no, I have done a survey report, I have prepared a survey report of 100 research paper, which is already there. In that case, you need to sit in your laptop, download all the 100 papers, read them, prepare tables, and then you come to a conclusion that during past these many years, these many have worked on this domain, these many have worked on this domain, and they came to within 50 years, 10 years, 5 years, whatever time you are taking, these are the progression has been taken. And based on this, I'm predicting that in future, the results are going to be this. So this is completely analytics that can be done in computer. For that, you need to read all the papers. That is literature review. But if you are trying to do something very new, of course, you need to visit. It depends completely on the topic that you are picking. I hope I'm clear.
Yes, ma'am, totally. Thank you.
Anyone having any query, they can ask. It's an open session. I think everything is crystal clear to everyone, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for such an detailed session on research and publication with the practical sessions, thereby highlighting the scopus, indexing, citation, even research collaborators. Thank you so much in a detailed session. Thank you so much, ma'am. And before starting our second session, I would like to request all the participants to turn on their videos so that we can be able to take a group photo with Parul, ma'am. Please. I'm requesting to all the participants to turn on their video so that we have a group photo with Parul, ma'am. Okay. Ready? Just a few seconds. I'm requesting every participants to turn on their video so we can have a group photo here. Okay. Thank you so much, ma'am, for such a detailed sessions. Thank you so much. Now, let's move towards our second technical session, which is about to schedule for a sharp 11 a.m. and for which we are having with us Professor Jayashankar Sharma, PGDAV College, Department of Commerce, University of Delhi. Welcome, sir. A warm good morning to you. So let me take our pleasure to introduce him with a brief note. Sir has an experience in teaching more than the 15 years, and Sir also has the glory of wide experience in research and publications in terms of national, international, prominent journals, articles, as well as the research and development part of our profession. So I would like to invite him for the second technical session. Welcome, sir, and over to you.
Thank you, ma'am. So, first of all, thank you very much to all of you to invite me to speak in the topic which is very close to my heart. Not only heart, but I really think about this topic always. Why I'm thinking this topic? Acha, one thing, ma'am, Nidhi ma'am, can I communicate with the students live now directly, or this is only one-way method?
So, whichever is convenient to you, you can go for that.
Okay. Fine. So, why this topic is very close to my chest? First of all, when Aradhana ma'am approached me to speak in this particular topic, so instantly I say, okay, ma'am, I will be there. Uh, reason behind this is we are talking about Biksit Bharat 2047. And this is the 3-day seminar which is organized by Bipra Kala Banijya एवं शिक्षा संस्थान छत्तीसगढ़ रायपुर. When Aradhana ma'am approached me, at that time I was thinking, ki why you the people are going to conduct a 3-day workshop on this very important topic, which is not only trending in India but entire world. Hope all of you understand कि in economics we have a 3 type of countries. Acha, can you play my PPT also, ma'am?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Please. So why? So in economics there are 3 type of countries. One is called developed nation, another is called developing nation, third one is called underdeveloped countries or underdeveloped nations. But I believe there are 3 type of, but I believe there are 4 type of nations. As you heard, as you learn, number 1 is developed nation. Yes, there are very few countries who are known as the developed nation. Number 2, developing. Yes, correct. There are developing nation. Third, there are underdeveloped countries. Yes, correct. But India is not under these 3 categories. Now, where the India lies, where the India stand, India is the country which is known as the reed No, ma'am. Second slide. Please be in the second slide. Yes. Why India is not in these three categories? Because India is not developing. India is redeveloping. Now, what is the meaning of redeveloping? Means earlier India was developed, but due to some internal regions, external regions, India fall from developed to developing or redeveloping. Now government of India believe, our visionary prime minister believe कि India can develop, but not develop. India can redevelop. Now how it is possible to redevelop, or why we are talking about the redeveloping? Reason is very simple. India is the country who gives zero to the world. That is important for mathematics. India is the country who taught value of pi, which is very important for the development of entire world, entire universe. India is the country who taught the world what the world is. What is the world? How the world behave? How the world dictate? How the world move through some Chanakya Niti. India is the country who told to the entire world what is the value of peace, what is the importance of the medicines, what is the importance of medical science. These all things come from India, is originate from India, is circulating entire universe, entire world. This India is the country where we, from the so many thousand years ago, from so many years, we understand what the solar system, what the lunar eclipse, what the solar eclipse. This is the gift to the world from the India. ये कोई एक दिन दो दिन पहले नहीं आई है. This is from the 1,000 years ago, millions years ago. This is the country from where Vedas generate, from the different type of knowledge system generate. This is the countries of Buddha. This is the countries of Mahavir. This is the countries of maximum religion originate from the nation. Now the question arises, how will redevelop? For redevelopment, knowledge is important. Not only knowledge is important, but up-to-date knowledge is important. How it is possible to gain up-to-date knowledge, up-to-date information? How can we cope up with the entire universe, entire world? Why the entire world will give the respect what we deserve, not only deserve, what we earned earlier. When once we will receive those information, once we will receive those respects, once we will expect that we are at par with the world, automatically we will become the Viksit Bharat in the year of 2047, maybe before 2047. That's why this particular workshop is very important. I'm the only one speaker, but there are a lot of speakers who will speak about our Vedas, about our medical sciences, about our science, about our development, about our history, about our geography, about our nation, about our culture, about our religion, everything. But my responsibility is only towards the commerce and rest of the world. Okay, now I'm asking one question. How many of you believe that a degree alone is guarantee for a good job? I repeat my question. How many of you believe that a degree alone guarantee a good job? Yes, please. Ma'am, be in seconds. Ma'am, please be in second slide. Yes.
Ji, sir.
Yeah, please. Anyone is willing to answer? How many of you believe that a graduate degree alone guarantee for a good job? I think very few. Why? Ask yourself why. Because employer expect something else from you, the people. When I am talking about the you, the people, means I am addressing those students who are pursuing graduation, post graduation, or research. Right now, industry require technical skills. Right now, industry requires communication skills. Right now, industry believe ki to whom we are hired is the person should be a leader's quality, leadership quality. Person should know how to solve the problem. If you are an employee, don't create a problem. If you are a problem solving employee, then your employer will be very happy. If I am working in Delhi University, it doesn't mean that I will create problems for my university, for my government, for my colleges. If I am problem solving, then I will become the assets. If I am not the problem solving, then I will become the liability. Then why the company should go with the liabilities? If in your family, anyone, either your son or your daughter or your sibling or your father or your mother is creating some problem, then you will not be live in that house with harmony, with love, with respect. That family will become not family. That family will become individual entity. Everyone will behave like an individual entity. Then why company should hire a person who is not a problem solver? In these days, digital literacy is mandatory. This is not luxury, this is mandatory. If you're not a digital literate, no one will hire you. Everything is on the digital platform. Everything is going on the digital platform. So if you want to be important for any company, for that mandatory thumb rule is technical skills, your commercial skills, your leadership quality, your problem solving abilities, and your digital literacy. If you are in this domain, then company will think about you. Employer will think about you. Yes, this particular person can be asset for me in future. I know degree is very important. Without degree, you will not get any job. You will not get any respect. For that, degree is mandatory. But person who is postgraduate, person is a graduate, person is a PhD degree holder or is MPhil degree holder, is only apply in these days theoretical knowledge. But industry required practical knowledge. Means we have a knowledge, we have a information, but that is a theoretical information. But what industry expect from us? Industry expect key persons to whom we are going to hire should have some practical knowledge, practical information, so that we should come together and we can do the miracles. So we have a theoretical knowledge without practical experience. Company or industry wants practical information, practical knowledge, or practical exposure with theoretical information or theoretical knowledge. So what is the strategy? Strategy should be to skill ourselves, to enhance our knowledge, because there are a lot of challenges in front of us. What type of challenges? Because every day technology changes. Every day new information is coming to us. But if we are not able to adopt those information, we are not able to inculcate those information with ourselves, then problems start. We are thinking about the future, but we are not able to go through with the present. We are always in the past. जैसा कि मैंने कहा कि इंडिया इज द कंट्री which want to redevelop, but it doesn't mean कि because we are already developed in 1000 years ago or 2000 years ago or 5000 years ago, so thinking about those things and automatically we can't develop na. If you are thinking only, if you are thinking oh 5000 years ago we are developed, so automatically we will develop in 10 years or 20 years. Earlier I was very rich, my father was very rich, my grandparents were very rich, so automatically I will become rich. It's not possible. There is no shortcut to become a rich person. If you want to be a rich, if you want to be wealthy, if you want to be healthy, you should give some time to your health. You should give to some time to your wealth. You should give some time to your future planning. If you're not planned properly, then you can't be a good healthy person. You can't be a good wealthy person. You can't be a rich person. Na? The same way, country want to be a rich, country want to be a wealthy, country want to be a healthy. For that, time, money, strategy, planning, everything required from today. If you apply this information, knowledge, whatever technology is available from today itself, then only we can think about the future. Please change the slide, ma'am. Right. Wait, bus. Now, what academia want, what academia doing, means what we are doing, and what industry is. Academia means universities, colleges, research institutes. These are come under the preview of academia. And what is the objective? Our objective is knowledge creation, start the research work, teaching the students. We should build a nation through critical thinking. Means student can think in a different way, in different manner, for the positive growth, positive development. These are the prime objective of our university or colleges or research institutes. But what industry wants? So for industry wants, important thing is what the industry is. As you know, industry means business organization, industry means corporations, industry means startups, industry means financial institutions, industry means NGOs also, non-government organizations. So when talking about the business organization, entrepreneurship, corporations, startups, financial institutions, or NGOs, it means what is the requirement of the industry? What industry expects from the academia? We are under the process of teaching learning process. We are talking on chalk talk method. But is the industry expect or industry wants this type of information or knowledge from the students? 2 plus 2 equal to 4. Fine. A plus B whole square equal to A square plus B square plus 2AB. So what is the use of A square plus B square plus 2AB? That is important. 2 plus 2 equal to 4, understand. But what is the use of 2 plus 2 equal to 4 in industry? I am IITian or I am from IIM, I am engineer. So what is the use of that engineer? Today is the AI era, artificial intelligence era. So what is the use of engineers? I can easily draw a map from the AI. So what is the use of that IITian? Why should I employ an IITian person in my office or in my business? instead of appointing some low grade technician. I am a professor. In my chamber, I have a coffee vending machine. I don't know how to prepare a coffee. Means I am not a skilled person. Na? During lecture, I want a cup of coffee or cup of tea. I have a vending machine in my chamber, and I don't know how to operate that particular machine. So what is fault? Where is the fault? Fault is with me because I'm not a skilled one. I don't know how to operate that machine. That is my fault because now in these days, fourth class employee is not employed by the government. So this is my responsibility to teach the student, to groom the student, to care the student along with care myself. The same way, if IITian don't know how to weld a breeze or how to start a welding machine, then what is the use of that engineer? Now the question rises. If I am an AI enabled person, but I don't know practical information, if I don't have any practical knowledge, then problems start. I am from IIM. I know how to implement this information or MIS in my business, but I don't have any practical exposures. I don't know to whom assign this job properly. Then problems start. Non-government organizations are working in slum area, but I don't know who are come under the preview of slum areas or who are living in the slum areas. What are the problems of those slum people? Then I can't implement my knowledge or my agenda in front of targeted audience. What is the objective of the company? Objective of the industry is, first objective is the profitability, to increase the profit, to start the innovation. This is today's demand. Today's demand of industry is profitability. Along with profitability, innovations. Third one is the productivity, and the fourth one is the market growth. If these four criteria fulfilled, then today's industry can survive. Your target is profitability, but you are lack in the innovation. Industry can't survive. You have innovation, you have a profitability, but your productivity is not good. You are not matching with other industrial competitors or with your competitors. Then problems start. We produce the goods, we are in a profit mode, we are innovative ideas, but market growth is not there. From last 2 years, the same trajectory we are working. Again, you will not be successful. So for Viksit Bharat, industry as well as academia should be developed. If academicians should enhance their knowledge, enhance their information, and up to that information according to industry, then this Viksit Bharat 2047 will be possible. Maybe before 2047 will become a Viksit. So this is our responsibility. Next slide, madam. Now, where is the gap between industry and the academia? Or why this gap exists? This is the billion-dollar question. We know that industry wants skilled people. Industry wants skilled labor. Industry wants skilled or semi-skilled professionals. But we are not able to produce that type of workforce. Problem is in academics, in universities, in colleges, we focus on long-term research. We are developing theories. What is long-term research? Means if you enroll yourself for PhD, then it will require minimum 4 to 5 years to complete the PhD. But industry wants immediate solution. इंडस्ट्री के पास इतना टाइम नहीं है कि दे कैन वेट फॉर द 4 to 5 years and then they will get the result. But in academics, we are very cool, we are very calm. ओके हो जाएगा. मैं भी सुन रहा था 10 मिनट पहले, मैंने ज्वाइन किया था 15 मिनट्स पहले. मैम कह रही थी कि फॉर रिसर्च पेपर इट विल टेक मिनिमम 1 year to publish. This is called our approach. Why 1 year? Why not within 1 day? Why not within 1 week? Why not within 1 month? Take the challenge. Why your paper is not publishing within 1 day, within one shot? Because we are not able to produce that type of content in our research. We are not able to provide that type of information to our journals what they require. This is the gap, na? Means our information or our knowledge is not at par with the knowledge or information of the journals. That's why it will take 1 year to publish the paper. This is our fault. Accept the fault. Correct the errors. Enhance the knowledge, enhance the information, enhance the ability. Academics is very slow. We are, as an academician, very slow. Industry is not slow. Industry is very fast. They are moving in a very fast way, in a very fast method. Because customers' taste change, customers' demand change, customers' requirement change. Today, maybe you like X commodity, but tomorrow maybe you are bored with the X commodity. You want not different type of commodities. If industry will not innovate new commodities, if industry will not create new type of things, then no one will buy those commodities, those products from that industry or that particular company or from that NGOs. No one will hire their services. This is a cutthroat competition. Everyone is going to run. They are running in a fraction of seconds. But we are focusing on long-term research. We are focusing on long-term behavioral aspect. We are producing theoretical type of development. Market expects something else. Market behave in the different manner. Market behave in a different platform. Challenges daily basis. In market, we have facing challenges in daily basis, in hourly basis. In academics, we are facing challenges in a year basis. We have a 5-year agenda. Within 5 years, I will be graduate. Within 5 years, I will be PhD degree holder. Within 3 years, I will be postdoc degree in my hand. Within next 2 years, I will become assistant professor. After 3 years, I am become assistant professor level 11. Then next 4 years or 5 years, I will be in the next grade. After that, I will be associate professor. After 4 years, I am a professor. Then after 3 years, I will become dean. Why after 3 years or 4 years or 5 years? If you are a good caliber, if you have a good knowledge, if you have a good information, if you are a knowledgeable person, you will get a promotion. In industry, they are paying more than any other field, but they expect extraordinary things from the employee. Their skill demand is different. Our skill is different. We teach marketing theory. They apply marketing in their day-to-day life. We teach them accounting principles, auditing accounting standards, auditing standards. What is the use of that accounting standard in marketing? I don't understand. I'm not getting the point. I am teaching income tax. There are 5 heads: head of salary, salary, business and profession, capital gain, income from other sources, and short-term capital gain or loss. Now, what is the use of that salary? I don't understand. I'm not getting the point. Government of India launches income tax site to file the ITR. There are ITR 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. ITR 1 for some people, ITR 2 for some other taxpayers, ITR 3 for some other taxpayers, ITR 4 is for some other taxpayer. But we don't know as a student of income tax, ITR 1 is for whom, ITR 2 is for whom, when we should file ITR 4. Then what is the use of that income tax paper? If a student don't know what is the difference between TDS, TCS and self-assessment tax, then what is the use of that income tax? How to file TDS, they don't know. How to generate Form 16, no, I don't know. How to create 26As, don't know. How to match 26As with the Form 16, don't know. Then what is the use of that 5 heads? But if a student know how to file ITR after learning 2 months course of income tax, then that teaching or that learning will become useful for that student. This is called the skill. Why we are not teaching our student how to file ITR online? Why we are not training the students how to file GST online? What are the forms available in GST? How to file GST online? Today's in small cities or in big cities or in metro cities, everyone is under the GST umbrella. Every businessman are filing their GST returns. If our commerce students or non-commerce students understand how to file GST return, what are the forms, when to fulfill those criteria, how to file those forms or registrations, then that will become skill for the students. They will earn something during learning. My one mantra: learn, earn, then fun. I repeat, learn, earn, and then fun. Then that will become asset for our industry. But what we are doing, fun is the primary, learning is the secondary, earning is nowhere. Change this mindset. First learn, then start earning, earn, and then fun with that earning. Today's industry require not marketing, they want digital marketing. When we are talking about the digital marketing, means digitally how you market your products, how you market yourself, how you market your company, how you market your product, that is important. Digital presence is the necessity. If digitally we are present, automatically everything will not solve, but maximum problem can be resolved. So as a student, as a research scholar, as a academician, we should teach our student, as well as students should learn what is digital marketing, how digitally we should be present ourselves in digital platform. this is the era of social media. Everything is trending in social media. If I am saying something, it means these words will also may be in the social media. Maybe क्या आप लोग live streaming कर रहे हैं. So this is in social media. So when we are on the social media, means how you market yourself is also a criteria. If you are clicking your photo, for that a art is required. So आप देखना कभी, if you are clicking your photo randomly, some photos are very good, some photos are not good, some photos are average. तो कभी आप अपने जो खराब फोटो आता है, कभी उस खराब फोटो को अपने किसी डीपी में भी लगाया आपने? अगर किसी ने लगाया होगा तो आई डोंट नो, बट मैक्सिमम डीपीज आर वेरी स्माइलिंग, वेरी ग्लोइंग, वेरी मींस youthness, everything is showing on that photograph. Means digitally you want to represent yourself in a different way. Why photoshops are so famous? Reason is very simple. If we are on the social media on a signing mode, automatically everyone will attract towards to you. They want to start chatting with you. You can involve those persons on one-to-one conversation. So your first appearance is the most important appearance. How can you appear yourself? When you are on the digital mode, means your DP is become important for us. If you are representing yourself in a digital platform, means your knowledge will be secondary. Your physical presence is not mandatory. So your digital presence is important. So digitally, if you are smart, digitally you are looking good, digitally you are signing, means you will sell yourself. Your product demand will increase because other party will interact with you. If you are in financial sector, then or you are in research sector, then SAP is very important. R is very important. We are very much comfortable in Excel. We are comfortable in Excel, that's all. We are comfortable in Word, then okay, fine. We are very much comfortable in Word, then no need, no requirement for further learning. मैम एक स्लाइड पीछे कीजिएगा. Yes. We don't know the power of BI. If we are a commerce student, I mean, we don't know what is SAP, what is R, how to use our formulas in Excel, then it will become very problematic. So as a research scholar, we should not be only dependent on one software. Every day there are various different type of softwares is launching. मैं ये नहीं कह रहा कि you should learn all the softwares, but you should have knowledge or information more than 2 or 3 softwares. Chat GPT आ गई, all are going through the Chat GPT. Why only Chat GPT? There are multiple AI tools. The problem is not with us. Problem is with the teachers who are teaching these students. We are not teaching them according to today's demand. We are not trained them according to industry's demand. Why we are only focusing on accounting principle? Why we are not focusing on financial modeling? We are not teaching them financial modelings. Very important. If a student understand what is the financial modeling, how to create a financial modeling, what is the use of financial modeling in his future growth, automatically student will enhance their knowledge. Student will ask some questions. This is the advanced generation. But we are very much, we the teachers are very much comfortable with our financial modeling. That is called the accounting principles or accounting standards. We are only going through that domain. Industry want data analysis. How you analyze the data, how you filter the data, how you create information from the data. That is the demand. We have a data, we have a number, but we don't know how to analyze the number. Right now, population census is started in this 2026-27. From this census, we'll get lot of information. As a stat student, as a commerce student, as a research scholars, will also access those information or those data. But am I able to filter those information? Am I able to create some modeling from that information? That is the challenge. भाई हाफ ग्लास पानी भरा भी है, हाफ ग्लास पानी खाली भी है. हाउ आई एम टेकिंग दैट? किसी ने कहा हाफ ग्लास पानी खाली है, किसी ने कहा हाफ ग्लास भरा हुआ है, बट किसी ने कहा कि नो, ग्लास इज फुल, half glass water and half glass air. That is also a one type of thinking. So half glass water, half glass air, fine. So glass is full, glass is not empty, half empty is not there. Think differently. Conventional style से thinking नहीं चलेगा. For development of ourselves, for development of the students, for the development of the research scholars, think in a different way, in a different manner. That is the challenge. Yes, ma'am. Please, next slide. Now, there are different challenges in front of us. Artificial intelligence is a challenge, except, but it doesn't mean कि हमारी टीचर्स के ऊपर में या स्टूडेंट के ऊपर में उसकी कोई नेगेटिव या पॉजिटिव इंपैक्ट नहीं पड़ेगा. यस, ऑब्वियस पड़ेगा, बट हाउ वी सॉल्व दैट पजल. AI is important because now everyone is using AI. AI is the today's buzzword. We can't ignore AI. But how we cope up with that AI, how we match with that AI. Hey, AI, ultimately AI generated by us. Us means human being. तो everything, माने कि आप जितनी भी प्रॉब्लम है, for all the problems, solution is not AI. Or AI is not solving all the problems. Same type challenges is blockchain. आज आपकी डिग्री जो है वो डिजी लॉकर में है. दैट इज द एग्जांपल ऑफ ब्लॉकचेन. दैट इज द फ्यूचर. आप क्रिप्टो करेंसी की बात करते हो, क्रिप्टो करेंसी इज आल्सो एग्जांपल ऑफ ब्लॉकचेन. सो व्हेन वी आर इन द era of blockchain and we don't know what is blockchain, then where is the problem? Problem is we are not able to enhance our knowledge, enhance our ability, enhance our skills. Today we are in the era of cloud computing. Our data are saving in cloud. This is the era of automation. This is not the era of autocration. This is the era of automation. Ma'am, next slide, please. Yes. In these days, everyone from beggar to billionaire in India, we are using UPI. We are using digital currency. One question to my audience. Please give me the answer sincerely. What skill do employers expect from commerce graduates in 2026? Yes. My question is, what skills do employers expect from commerce students in 2026? Yes, Nidhi ma'am. कोई आपके ऑडियंस कोई आंसर देने को तैयार है? चैट बॉक्स में कोई आंसर? Because I am not able to see your chat box. Nidhi ma'am, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
So, any answer in chat box? My question is, what skill do employers expect from the commerce students in 2026? No answer. Acha. To integrate AI, okay, soft skill or anyone else? AI skills. Okay, okay. Fair enough. AI literacy is mandatory, no doubt about it. But data analysis, communication, problem solving, digital marketing, financial technology, financial literacy, these are the words, these are the skills, these are the knowledge right now required by the employer from or expect employer from the students. Yes, technology knowledge, marketing management, these are the words, these are the skills what we expect, we means industry expect from the students. Now the question is, क्या हमारे पास में ये स्किल्स हैं? आंसर इज मे बी यस, मे बी थोड़ा थोड़ा, मे बी फुलफिल, यस 100%. If you are good communicator, if you are a good data analyst, if you are a person, if we are person who are problem solvers, if we are know how to manage the digital platform, if we know what is the financial technology, which type of financial technology we should adopt, then answer is yes, you will be, yes, then we can be a assets for our business. Understand, we are not so skilled, but we can try to be a skilled one. If we are not skilled, then try some skills from today. Enroll yourself in this type of skill classes. If we skilled ourselves, it means we are not skilling ourselves. We are skilled the entire atmosphere. We are skilled the entire environment. We are skilling the entire nation. For nation building, first we should build ourselves. If we build ourselves, automatically nation will build. Why nation is there? Because we are here. Nation is important, but before nation, person is most important. Next slide, ma'am, please. Yes. नेक्स्ट इसे पास कर दो आप, इसको मैंने बोल दिया है. Yes, financial revolution, fintech revolution. Fintech means financial technology. As you know, UPI means India is transformed in digital platform. जितनी यूपीआई में ट्रांजैक्शन हो रही है, ये सब नंबर आपके पास पड़ा हुआ है. आई एम नॉट गोइंग ऑन दैट पर्टिकुलर नंबर्स. But as you know, what are the benefits? By instant transactions, cashless economy, financial inclusions. These things are possible through this financial technology. Now we are using our mobile phone to pay someone. It means digital wallet in your pocket. आज के दिन पे जो पर्स आप रखते हो वो अगर थोड़ी देर के लिए मिसप्लेस हो जाए चलेगा, बट इफ योर मोबाइल रिप्लेस और मोबाइल इज डिस्प्लेस्ड और मोबाइल विल snatched by anyone, then what is your or our reaction? ऐसा लगता है कि सब कुछ चला गया. टाइम विल कम जब हमें हमारे नाम से जयशंकर शर्मा या निधि शुक्ला या आराधना मैम के नाम से नहीं जाने जाएगी, हमारे नंबर से जाना जाएगा. टाइम आ रहा है. What is your mobile number? From that mobile number, everyone knows. Oh, this is the identity. This is the power of fintech. Yes. इजी हो जाता है, कैश को रखने में इजी हो जाता है. यस, करेक्ट आंसर. सो ड्यू टू दिस ब्लॉकचेन डेवलप एंड ब्लॉकचेन इज सपोर्टिंग सिस्टम फॉर फाइनेंशियल टेक्नोलॉजी. थ्रू ब्लॉकचेन वी सिक्योर आवर ट्रांजेक्शन, वी सिक्योर आवर सप्लाई चेन. जो सप्लाई चेन चल रही है उसकी ट्रैकिंग हमें पता चल जाती है. तभी कोई फाइनेंशियल बगलिंग होती है, देन अंडरस्टैंड, वी इमीडिएटली अंडरस्टैंड कि फाइनेंशियल बगलिंग कैसे हो रहा है, कहां से कहां जनरेट हुआ, कहां से कहां गया. एंड स्मार्ट कॉन्टैक्ट थ्रू आपने स्कैनर से स्कैन किया, पेमेंट डन. सो दिस ब्लॉकचेन सपोर्ट अस टू सिक्योर ईच एंड एवरीथिंग and track our all the records, and due to that our traditional commerce become e-commerce. Now in e-commerce, producers produce the goods, transfer to wholesaler, wholesaler to retailer, and retailer to customer. No mediator is there. We clean the mediator. And sometimes producer, digital platform, customer, wholesaler gone, retailer gone, mediator gone, everyone gone. Means in click and brick method, we store the goods, create the demand, deliver the product. Under the brick and click method, first create and then transfer. Maybe customer understand or customer like or dislike. If like, then keep, dislike, then return. So we move from brick method to click and brick method. We generate the demand. First we create. ट्रेडिशनल मेथड में क्या होती थी, पहले हम प्रोड्यूस करते थे गुड्स को, वी प्रोड्यूस द गुड्स, देन मार्केट सर्च करते थे कि इसे खरीदने वाला कौन मिलेगा, हु आर द बायर्स, देन वी अप्रोच टू द बायर्स एंड देन वी सेल द प्रोडक्ट्स. नाउ इन दिस डेज वी फर्स्ट क्रिएट द डिमांड. हम पहले डिमांड क्रिएट कर रहे हैं थ्रू क्लिक मेथड. मुझे अपनी टी शर्ट बहुत अच्छी लग रही है, अच्छा ये मैम की साड़ी मुझे बहुत अच्छी लग रही है, अच्छा. अब क्या हुआ, सर्चिंग करना स्टार्ट किया लोगों ने कि टी शर्ट, इस तरीके की टी शर्ट कहां कहां मिलेगा. प्लेटफॉर्म्स अवेलेबल. जैसे ही प्लेटफॉर्म अवेलेबल हो गई, जैसे ही साड़ी की प्लेटफॉर्म अवेलेबल हो गई, जैसे ही पेन की प्लेटफॉर्म अवेलेबल हो गई, प्रोड्यूसर को पता चल गया कि इसके बारे में लोगों ने सर्च करना स्टार्ट कर दिया है. नाउ पीपल आर सर्चिंग this about this t-shirt, about this sari, about this pen, about this pencil, about this chalk, about this duster, about this TV, about this XYZ. And then they start to produce the goods and send those goods after 3 years or 5 after 3 days or 5 days to your home. पहले क्या होता था, लंबा स्टोर करना पड़ता था, तब जाना पड़ता था. क्रिएट होती थी बाद में, क्रिएट होती थी पहले, डिमांड जनरेट होती थी बाद में. अब डिमांड जनरेट पहले हो रही है, क्रिएट बाद में हो रही है. इससे बेनिफिट क्या हो गया, बेनिफिट इज ग्लोबल रीच, लोअर कॉस्ट एंड बेटर कस्टमर एक्सपीरियंस. इफ योर रीच इज गोइंग हाई, जो मैंने पहले स्टार्टिंग में कहा था, अभी लेक्चर के स्टार्टिंग पे, कि प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. ग्रोथ हो रही है कि नहीं हो रही है, दैट इज ऑल्सो इंपॉर्टेंट. अंडर दिस क्लिक एंड ब्रिक मेथड, अंडर दिस ई-कॉमर्स, अंडर दिस फिनटेक, दिस ग्रोथ इज पॉसिबल बिकॉज अब आपकी रीच बड़ी हो गई. नाउ आई रीचिंग टू ग्लोबल प्लेटफॉर्म. Earlier it was very tough, it was very difficult. Cost is going low. Ma'am, please change the slide. Change this one also. Yes. So now what is the solution? अगर ऐसा हो रहा है तो, as I mentioned, online learning means right now we are learning on online mode, hybrid mode. Few experts are coming to your college, they are giving the lecture, they are delivering the lecture. Few experts are on Zoom platform, they are delivering the lectures. ट्रेडिशनल एजुकेशन में क्या होती थी? टीचर सेंटर्ड एजुकेशन. जयशंकर शर्मा will come, teach business stats, that's all. For business stats, Professor Jayashankar. For income tax, Professor Nidhi Shukla. For financial management, Professor Aradhana Shukla. But this entire system changed. Now we are in modern education method. In modern education method, we are student-centered method. Earlier, we are in a physical classroom. Now we are in a flexible learning. ये recording भी हो रहा होगा. After 2 hours or after 5 hours, I can see what I delivered. I can watch what I delivered. I can learn what I delivered. I can learn what the other experts delivered. So according to my comfortable zone, I can learn. For earlier, it was fixed schedule, 10 to 3, 8 to 1. स्कूल गए, स्कूल में पढ़ाई किया, 2 बजे छुट्टी. कॉलेज गए, कॉलेज में 12 बजे तक पढ़ाई किया, बाद छुट्टी. पढ़ाई लिखाई के बाद father mother will compel you, parents guardians will compel you, then you will open the book, then you will open the notebook, otherwise okay, tata, bye bye. But now in these days, this is a technology enabled. I am traveling in metro, I can learn. I am in bus, I can learn. I am in plane, I can learn. I am in washroom, I can learn. I am eating, I can learn. So this is in technology enabled era. Online learning is practical. You can say online learning is the fact. You can't ignore. We can't ignore the online learning in these days because there are a lot of benefits. Like global reach है, flexibility है, any time किसी को भी access कर सकते हो. Right now I'm in Delhi, you are access from Raipur. I'm in Delhi, I'm talking with the persons who are in Raipur on Chhattisgarh or maybe some different part of the nation. So we are under the LMS method, that is learning management system. Under this learning management system, we can use Moodles. Moodle is a platform जहां पे कि हम क्विज करा सकते हैं, जहां पे कि हम क्वेश्चन आंसर आपको दे सकते हैं. From where we can learn. We can start the Google Classroom. We can start to do some work on Canvas. Canva में आप काम कर सकते हो. Through this, we can give you assignment. Through this, we can assessment you. We can assess you कि what type of knowledge you have. We can start the discussions through this platform. We can mark the attendance also. अभी आप कितने प्रेजेंट हो, कितने एब्सेंट हो, दे कैन इजीली मार्क. इलेक्ट्रॉनिक अटेंडेंस साइट हो स्टार्ट हो गई है. Now each students learn at their own pace. Means personalized learning is possible. You can analyze your learning through monitoring yourself, through through measure your performance through some quizzes, through some mock test. Now the question is, can AI replace everything? My answer is no, not possible. Why? AI can support teaching. AI can support uh, professionals, but cannot fully replace human mentorship. We are a mentors. You can't ignore the mentors. Emotional intelligence is very important. If we are not emotionally attached with ourselves, with each other, then student will not attach with their teachers emotionally, teachers will not attach with the students emotionally, or parents will not attach with their kids emotionally, then that type of relationship cannot develop. And the lack of relationship, we can't do anything. Guidance is required. So AI can give us challenge, but as a teacher, as a academician, as a university, we should upgrade ourselves. So university create knowledge, industry apply that knowledge. And when innovation occurs when both will collaborate. When industry and academics or universities will collaborate with itself, then innovation generate. So I'm talking about the innovation. I'm talking about from last 1 hour, I'm talking about the innovation, this, innovation, that. But innovation will start when collaboration between the universities and industry start. So this is the prime objective of as a professor, as a dean, as a principals, we should collaborate with the industry. Then we should ask to the industry what type of labor you want, what type of workforce you want, what type of knowledge you want, what type of professional you want, and accordingly we can collaborate with each other. Students should get real world experience, not the artificial intelligence, not the artificial knowledge, not the theoretical knowledge, but real world information. Industry exposure is very important. We should access the future employer. Future employers are very important, but for that we should approach to the future employees also, because industry want employees. Without employees, industry is nothing. Without employer, employee is nothing. In the same way, without employee, employer is nothing. Then employer are also searching their future employees. There are a lot of scopes, there are a lot of potentials. So how it is possible? Through practical solutions, through research funding. We are lack of research funding. We should fund to the researchers. We should fund to some new research. We can we can appoint some guest lecturers who are from the industry. We can call them for the guest lectures. They will share their information, their requirement, their data with us. Then collaboration start. And student can learn present trend from those guest lectures, from those academicians, from those industries experts. Incubation center is required. Create incubation centers where mentorship, infrastructure, funding guidance, everything should be clear, so that everyone will get the benefit. Right now, we are lack of incubation centers. We can approach to the industry for the incubation centers. They can give us some support, financial support, so that we can create incubation center, and where our student can do their visions, or they can do their ideas, or they can put their information in that incubation centers. We need research support. We need quality research support. मैंने बोला ना, पहले मैम कह रही थी कि 1 year लग जाता है पब्लिश करने में. Why 1 year? Why not 1 day? Why not 1 week? We should think about this. Because 1 year इसलिए लगती है क्योंकि हमारे कंटेंट प्रॉपर नहीं हुए ना. Industry will provide you market testing. If you have a knowledge, if you have information, go to the industry. They will give you what is your idea is feasible or not. That is also possible. So, what are the students? What are the benefits for the students? Once you will approach to the industry, automatically practical experience will gain and professional skills will enhance. And then industry become your assets. Industry will try to trap those employees, future employees, to whom they are watching from last 1 year, 2 years, or 3 years, because they know these are the persons who know the consumer behavior of our industry. These are the persons who know what is the sustainable business. These persons are know what is the digital finance. These persons are know what is the networking. These persons are know what type of fintech is going on. Automatically, you will become the assets for that things. You should update your curriculum regular basis. That is also important. So I hope you understand what I want to say. Future trends is coming like industry 5.0. Right now we are in industry 4.0, because industry 5.0 human centered technology will be the next challenge for us. Creativity is also very important for us. Under the industry 5.0, we are focusing on creativity, sustainability, and human centered technology. So if you groom yourself in this particular area, then automatically you will earn, and you will fun. So for knowledge, learning, earning, and fun is important. Lifelong learning is the mandatory. If I am a professor, it doesn't mean कि मेरी पढ़ाई खत्म. A degree will no longer be the end of education, बच्चे. For anyone, this is applicable to all, including me. A degree will no longer be the end of education. I believe learning becomes a lifelong process. So move towards the conclusion, ma'am. I will take only maximum 5 minutes more. So what is the take? I believe that academia and industry have a different strength, but both the parties should come together. Collaboration creates innovations. That's why industry and academics both should come together, and then innovation start. Our commerce should be technology driven type of knowledge or education. Education is becoming personalized and digital. That is most important. Now the education is becoming personalized and digital mode. Student should develop both academics as well as practical competencies, and the future belongs to the persons who are adaptable learners. There are a lot of learners, but I'm sorry to say adaptable learners are very few. And if you are one among them, then sky is the limit, my dear. Sky is the limit. No one can stop you. So please go to the last one. Last slide, ma'am. Last. Yes, this one. Before this. Yes, no, conclusion. Before this, ma'am. Yes. So the most successful professional of the future will not be those who know the most, but those who can continuously learn, adapt, innovate, and apply knowledge to solve real world problems. Bridging academia and industry is not merely an educational strategy, it is the foundation for building future ready professionals and sustainable society. This is my final word for this particular session. Thank you. If anyone would like to ask any question, I am available.
Thank
Please
you
ask.
so much, sir.
Yeah.
It's an open session. If anyone having any query or questions, you can ask to sir. Questions and queries are welcomed over here. It's an open session. If anyone is having any query or doubt, you can ask to sir. Okay, no
Okay.
questions from the participants.
Actually, one thing is very important. क्वेश्चन तभी नहीं आता है कि जब कुछ समझ में नहीं आता है या सब कुछ समझ में आ जाता है. मुझे लगता है कि सब कुछ
नहीं, sir, it's a crystal clear session, sir. It was really very detailed and totally focused on the topic session था, तो मुझे नहीं लगता किसी को कोई doubt होगा.
Okay, fine. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir, for encountering the topic, bridging academia and industry, innovations in education, commerce, and computers, thereby including the data analysis in business, digital transformation, AI in educations, industry 4.0 and education, research and development partnerships, startups, incubation with future trends plans. Thank you so much for such a detailed session, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
And as we are at the concluding part of our session, I would like to invite Dr. College for concluding the session. And in the meantime, I would like to request all the participants to stay with us for the group photo at the last with our Jaishankar sir. Welcome, ma'am, over to you.
थैंक यू निधि. सर्वप्रथम मैं आज के सेशंस के हमारे रिसोर्स पर्संस डॉक्टर पारुल दुबे एवं डॉक्टर जयशंकर शर्मा सर को धन्यवाद देते हुए विशेष रूप से ये मेंशन करना चाहूंगी. थ्रू आउट सेशंस राइट फ्रॉम 10 AM मैं कंटिन्यूअसली सुन रही हूँ एंड इंफॉर्मेटिव सेशन तो था ही, नो डाउट. साथ ही डिटेल्ड सेशन होने के साथ साथ बड़ा प्रिसाइज्ड सेशन था. डिटेल एंड प्रिसीजन एक साथ होना बहुत ही रेयर कॉम्बिनेशन है, जो आज के हमारे दोनों रिसोर्स पर्सन ने सिद्ध किया कि डिटेल्ड नॉलेज के साथ में उन्होंने प्रिसीजन भी रखा और अपने विषय से रंच मात्र के भी नहीं भटके. ये बहुत ज्यादा बड़ी बात है और ये उनके एक्सपर्टाइज को सिद्ध करता है. इन्हीं शब्दों के साथ मैं डॉक्टर पारुल दुबे एवं डॉक्टर शर्मा, जयशंकर शर्मा सर, आपको विप्र महाविद्यालय एवं हमारे कोलैबोरेटर इंस्टीट्यूट गवर्नमेंट नवीन कॉलेज गुढ़ियारी दोनों की ओर से हृदय से आपको आभार व्यक्त करती हूँ, पूरे महाविद्यालय परिवार की ओर से. वास्तव में बहुत इंफॉर्मेटिव सेशन एंड बहुत ही वर्दी सेशन रहा है ये. साथ ही मैं गवर्नमेंट कॉलेज के सभी यूनिट्स को, हमारे विप्र महाविद्यालय के सभी यूनिट्स को, टेक्निकल टीम को प्रत्यक्ष एवं परोक्ष रूप से जो इस नेशनल वर्कशॉप को सफल बनाने में जिनकी महती भूमिका है, उन सभी को मैं हृदय से आभार व्यक्त करती हूँ. थैंक यू वेरी मच.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Now, I would like to request all the participants to turn on their video so we can have a group photo with Jaishankar sir. I'm requesting all the participants to turn on their video for a group photo. Sabita ma'am, Preena Shukla ma'am, Mohit sir, Apurva ma'am, Vivek sir. I'm requesting everyone to turn on their video so we can have a group photo here. Two, three. One more. I'm again requesting all the participants to turn on their video. Thank you so much, sir, and thank you everyone for concluding this session. And stay connected with us for tomorrow's session.
Thank you, sir.
Tomorrow's session is the offline mode, so you all are welcome here. We are having offline mode session, so you all are welcome offline to our premises. Thank you, everyone.
Namaskar, Sharma sir.
Good morning, ma'am.
Sir,
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, sir.
नमस्कार मधुलिका मैडम।
वही तो सर, नमस्कार।
नमस्कार नमस्कार।
जी जी जी, नमस्कार।
चलिए ठीक है ना, ठीक है, ठीक, ओके।
ओके
सभी को बहुत बहुत आभार, धन्यवाद।
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
सर।